Hello, everyone. Welcome to the daily card reading for Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. Thanks for being here with me today. We are going to pull a few cards to kind of get an idea of the energy of the day, the rhythm, things to look out for, things to think about, something to keep in your mind as you go through your day, and then perhaps something from this reading will make sense to you midway through the day and be like, aha, that's what this is about. Some things like that. Basically, the intent is to get the general energy and feel of the day for all of us in sort of a very universal level and see how that energy plays out for us during the day. For today, May 22nd, I am going to use the Unveiled Tarot again. I love this deck. This is just a very cool deck. Oops, I picked them up upside down. And it has this wonderful outer image plus an inside image. And it works. It works so well. Right? All right. So, just realized there's an upside down Six of Wands in there. Interesting. All right. So, let's get some cards shuffled up here. Pull a few cards, see what comes up. I'm going to pull the first card. Yeah, I'm going to pull the first card with the pendulum. This time, the first card will be the main theme of the reading. Kind of right there. Okay, and let's move this out of the way for now. Just get a general idea of what cards or which card wants to come out for our reading today. And let's see. Definitely over here. So weird. The angle of the phone and the key just doesn't really splice up. It's really interesting how the angles are very different. Nope, it's still more this way. Oh, it's right in here. It's one of these. This card right here. All right, let's put that up. That's our card from the pendulum. I will then pull two other cards without shuffling. One of them is right here. I felt it. It was like a little spark. It's always so interesting. How do you guys, when you guys pull cards, do you see glows or do you feel things? Do you feel energy? This one. And yeah, I'm curious how do you guys pick your cards? If you pull tarot cards, how do you pick them? I am going to have a video out in the next few days, hopefully before the end of the month, that talks about how I use a pendulum for card readings. Pendulums like this or this. I'm going to do a card reading about how I use it and why. Why do I use a pendulum in some cases and not in others? All right. So look forward to that. That should be out maybe by next week. And okay, this is for Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. Seven of Cups. This is about an overabundance of choice. This is about possibly getting distracted and not being able, it's about choosing what is important to you out of a myriad of different choices. Now, the two supporting cards on this is the Nine of Pentacles, which is a very good positive card to have. And the Two of Pentacles, again, very interesting. Again, a lot of pentacles this week. a lot of work with the physical world, with your jobs, your finances, your interactions in the physical, getting supplies and groceries for your house, paying bills, all of that. Managing finances. Nine of Pentacles here is an excellent card for a card of successfully managing everything that you have. And this woman has done all of this on her own. She's been able to manage her estate to the point where she can relax and have this quiet, reflective time today. This is interesting because here she is out in the garden, but in the card, like in reality, she may just be at, oh, I see. She's simply having tea, maybe in a park or inside a brick wall, but she can have this in her mind's eye, maybe in her imagination. She's actually in a beautiful, excellent garden, and just having a moment to reflect and enjoy on all of her successes so far, all of her good choices, all of her successes that got her to this point right here. And the Two of Pentacles, I'm feeling just a very, very strong energy of choice, making the correct choice today, sorting through all the different things and the possible distractions, and finding the one thing that you need or want amidst all these distractions and all these other ideas. Typically, the Seven of Cups is 7 cups laid out in front of the viewer, and they are filled with different imaginative things and different dreams and different ideas. And the idea is not to get distracted and to find the one thing that you really, really want. Find the apple. Find the apple. The one thing that will help you. Apples are such a symbol of spirituality and immortality and abundance. So this is about, because this is also not necessarily about choice, but this is about juggling the things you have to deal with. What is that? Almost looks like he's juggling a hand grenade. What do you think? Yep, he sure is. But this idea of joyfully playing with these circumstances, altogether, I think, let me sit with this for a minute so I can maybe get it into a good, clear idea. This is about calmly and collectively, based on your successes so far, being able to juggle your decisions and make the choices, the physical choices you need that help to best support your emotional life. I'm going to say that again. This is about calmly and to calmly review all the choices you've made, and to calmly and realistically assess so you can make the best choices for your emotional well-being today. That's the general energy that I am picking up from these cards. And it is a peaceful energy. It is a sense of, it's a peaceful energy if you can sit down, if you can take a moment like this card and make the choices that you need for your next steps emotionally and moving into your hopes and dreams and the things that your emotions power. Okay. Yeah, definitely a sense of, I want to talk about this card because this card is very much about juggling difficult things at the circus, right? Like What an interesting idea that the mime is juggling the pentacles, but he's actually juggling a hand grenade. So all of these things, like, it's that sense of all of these things are super important and could explode in your face, but you maintain a sense of playfulness about it. You don't, if the minute you get too serious about it is the minute you might drop the grenade, is the minute you might drop the thing that you need to keep in the air. So you need to keep a playful mindset and an imaginative one. And it's one based on this solid review of all the successes you have had in your life and why you are where you are right now. It wasn't an accident that you're here right now. You got here through a series of not mistakes, but successes, right? That's how that works. And so review that, think of that, think about how you can juggle everything to pick the thing you need. So today is about choice. Today is about, it is about choice, but it's also about distraction. And it's about letting that distraction fade off and really focusing in on the one thing that you need or want the most for the day. And look for this to come up. This may not hit you first thing in the morning. I get a feeling that this might come up later in the day, or as you are going through the day and juggling everything. Try to take a moment to stop and, oh, the camera finally decided to focus. Thank you, camera. Yeah. Focus in. And when you decide, reach for that thing and pluck it. Take what you need. All right, punctuation card. We're going to use the Angels and Ancestors cards again. The old standby so far this month. I just felt it go past. How funny is that? Let's see. I'll do a little bit of pulling away here. Separate it out. This one, right there. Making a mess today. Unlock the magic within. Right? That is this. That is unlocking that inner magic that got you here. I don't think this is going to be a difficult choice. It might be difficult because of this sense that you need to keep juggling things, but you need to keep a playful mindset about that juggling. You need to be a little less serious, if you can, with your hand grenades today. And if you're able to do that, you're going to unlock some magic. You're going to unlock the magic apple within that leads to a sense of prosperity and abundance. Yeah, I don't think I can state that any better. All right. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Thanks, everyone, for being a part of this daily exercise. I hope you are enjoying it. I will continue this through the end of the month. And then a decision will be made near the 29th or the 30th. I'll make a video about that. I am still weighing the pros and cons of everything. If you have some insights into this, or something happens today that this makes a lot of sense for you, please come back, leave a comment. I would love to hear about it. If you see something that I've missed, mention that as well. I'd be interested to hear what you have to say. Leave a comment down below. I love the interactions. Please give me a thumbs up on this video. It helps the channel. It helps the video grow. And it helps it get out to more people who it might help. So I would appreciate that if you can do that for me. And if you have any questions, comments, or you would like a reading, contact me at alongadifferentpath@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you. All right. Have a great Thursday today, everyone. Peace and strength. And I will see you on Friday's reading. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.